Hello, Taurus. Welcome back. Monthly reading. It's a new year, because that matters. Yeah, sorry. I'm a grouch, I'm a Grinch. Holidays, New Year's, yeah. Birthdays, yeah. Bear with me. Let's do your reading. I've been a Scroogey Grinch since I was, I don't know what, probably 6th, 7th grade. Okay. Let's see. How are we starting off the new month, the new year? What we got in store? Okay. So, I think it's sort of like an attempt to reconnect with yourself, particularly, but more specifically, things that you want, things that make you happy. I get the feeling that lately you've been sort of I kind of get the feeling that the things that you have or the things that you're engaged in now, it's not necessarily that they don't make you happy, but it's more so it's kind of like they're like a band-aid or like a cover-up for something else. I think there's something here that perhaps you've been neglecting, or you've been telling yourself no, you simply can't have it anymore, whatever the case is. Everything that you're engaging in now kind of feels like a way to attempt, keyword attempt, to replace what it is that actually made you happy. Now, I mean, if you were like a super raging alcoholic before and you're, I don't know how people quit alcohol, coffee. Cool, that's like a good replacement. I mean, I don't think alcohol is bad, just do it in moderation, but if it's something that you couldn't do in moderation like me, then yeah, maybe quitting's better. Maybe quitting's better. It is. Alright. I think the problem or the challenge for you, though, is these other things just aren't doing it. Which would make sense if it's you trying to overcome an addiction, but this is something that you did because it helped you sort of get through the day. It made it easier to get through the day, sorry. And without it, it's possible, it's just utterly unbearable. Which I also totally understand. Alright. This is my first time using this deck in a reading. I actually like it. It's kind of nice. Okay, yeah. So subconsciously, it does kind of seem like you're focused on sort of taking control of yourself, your situation. It sort of trying to better your situation. Try to not so much declutter. Declutter is not the right word. It's more like a deja vu. It's sort of unpacking all the bad things. I think you've just kind of let them pile up over time, and now is when you're making the decision to actually sort of face those things and deal with them. In your past, it kind of feels like an ultimatum. It feels like someone gave you this decision. Sort of do this or this happens. Or it could have been you giving yourself an ultimatum as well. Which I know sounds ridiculous, but ultimately it's the result of a problem was recognized and acknowledged and addressed, and now you're fixing that problem. In the near future, the first half of the month, okay, so in your attempt to cover it up, forget about it, replace it, whatever it is that you're doing here, however it applies to you, in your attempt to sort of avert your gaze, I see you picking up a lot of things that could potentially make you happy, or that did make you happy at one point. Possibly, damn, I can't speak. It's possible that you once, I don't know, let's keep rolling with the assumption that it's you trying to get off of alcohol. It's possible that there were once a great many things that made you happy. You could have done wood turning and whittling and wood burning. I don't know what that's called. Drawing, painting, golfing, and alcohol slowly came in and kind of got rid of everything for you. So now you're picking all those things back up at once, which, I mean, I guess it's like riding a bicycle. You can't exactly forget how to do all those things, but no, I don't see this being problematic. This is actually good for you. This kind of helps you reconnect with yourself. I think that whatever it is that you're distracting yourself from was something that was not good for you. It didn't serve you. So it's actually better for you to be doing this. Second half of the month. Okay. Kind of like a not only are you proud of yourself sort of moment, but I think the people around you are proud of you as well. More so happy for you than proud of you. I think whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're getting away from, cutting out of your life, whatever, I think the people around you are people that care about you enough that seeing you improve in this way is nice for them. It makes them happy to see you happy. What we got going on inside? Okay. Yeah. So. Okay. I kind of figured that you trying to reconnect with all the things that you possibly once did was a product of like you trying to cover this up. It looks more like you started making this drastic change in order to reconnect with those things. So it's more like rather than all these things that you're doing being a result of what you did, they sort of caused it, they spurred it on. Okay. Externally. Okay. So it doesn't feel so much like an ultimatum anymore. It feels more like. It does still feel like there was someone that kind of brought it to your attention, that pointed out the problem, but it feels more like. It's just like a generally. They're incredibly worried for you, and you seeing them that worried for you kind of made you want to change. Like, they care about you, you care about them. Since this is bothering them, it's bothering you, yada yada. I think they were afraid for you, scared for you, like kind of, yeah, just worried. I see you being hopeful that you're actually going to be able to reconnect with yourself. I mean, I do see that happening, but in the process, I just generally see you clinging on to that hope that things are going to work out, that you're going to reconnect with the person that you were. Not backslide, that this is actually going somewhere, that there's a point to you actually trying, and that it's not futile. Okay. As for your outcome, so this isn't easy for you. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you're letting go of, detaching from, whatever the case, that part's not easy for you. It's hard because I get the feeling that this is something that you really enjoyed doing. Which, I mean, let's keep going with the assumption that it was alcoholism. Believe me, you can enjoy alcoholism. Even if you know if it's a problem, you still enjoy it. That's why you keep doing it. Even if you're addicted, you still enjoy it. Anyways, that said, though it's a problem for you, though it's hard for you, hard on you, it does ultimately make you happy to see yourself changing, growing, letting go of these attachments. More specifically, I think the part that kind of keeps you going is how it's affecting the people around you. I do get the feeling that if it wasn't for the people around you, whatever change you're making wouldn't be as easy for you. It could be food, it could be drugs, it could be alcohol, it could be those gross phone dating apps. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever the case, whatever it is that you're letting go of is the people around you. To see that you're letting go of this, it's making them happy. And that ultimately makes you able to continue forward. Okay. Well, going off the assumption that you are battling addiction, that is a hero's journey. So, I'll get you one of them Schmoracle cards. I refuse to give up coffee. Or nicotine. I could probably give up the nicotine pretty easily. Yeah, realistically, if the world were to end right now, and I were to have to go live in the woods, I don't think I'd have any problem with caffeine or nicotine withdrawals. It's sort of one of those things where I'm addicted to it because I don't really do anything else. If I had a bunch of shit going on, like trying to build a hut out of sticks, I doubt I would really even think about coffee or nicotine. Alright, you got... I don't think I've seen this one before. No, I might have. Number 43, the magic zone, the exhilaration of discombobulation. Big words. Ooh, wow. And your quote is a Bible verse. Isaiah chapter 11, verse 6. And a little child shall lead them. My younger self said it, and my older self still believes it. Kids should totally be in charge of running the world. They do a way better job. Grown-ups suck. They make it boring. And just dumb. And just bad. Anyways. Message. The journey back to the ordinary world from the special world of dreams can be disorienting. You're not who you were when this journey began, but are yet to fully integrate your newfound wisdom and become who you will be upon this journey's completion. This might feel like a long stretch of desert, but in truth it's a magic zone. You're here, you're now, and that's more than enough for a joyous experience. With each step, you're bringing your stories and experiences home with you. As you move from where you've been toward where you're headed, integrate the lessons and the blessings you've learned and earned along this journey into every cell of your being. Feel your DNA and your inner circuitry being rewired and recalibrated toward a more expansive yet grounded version of yourself. Your adult ego aspect feels the need to have it all figured out and buttoned up, but the child within embraces the exhilaration of this divine discombobulation and knows that by the time you make it home with the elixir, you will be a whole new version of yourself. Your mantra for the month. Or just to start the month off with, I don't know. I'm filled with vitality as I joyously follow my inner child to the magic zone. That one's just a pain in the ass to read. Exhilaration of discombobulation, blah blah blah. Okay, Taurus, that was your reading for... Oh, wow. I'm really bad with time. January, the new year, 2024. I hope it resonated. Actually, I almost kind of don't. Anyways, if it did, I'm glad. If it didn't, don't worry, it's not part of your story. I hope it helps. That's all for now. Until your weekly reading. Until next time. God bless you, Jesus loves you, and peace be with you.